Hi there, this is Austin Cooks. My name is Tasha Weiss, and I'm going to cook chili for you today. And I decided to cook chili because that's the only thing I can cook, okay? Well, let's start with the ingredients. We need a pound of ground beef. You need a 1/4 cup of chopped pepper that isn't chopped yet, that you'll get to see me do. It's so exciting. Also, a 1/2 cup of chopped onion. We need tomato sauce. And this is a 15-ounce can, by the way, and also the same ounces of kidney beans. We need a little bit of salt and chili pepper just for taste. Okay, first thing we do is we cook and stir the onion and the green pepper. So that means got to chop it up. So here we go. We got our onions, and since I'm really not a cook and I don't like to cut or chop anything up, got my little blender over here, and it does it all for me. You can see I'm kind of nervous. First time on TV. So we're supposed to have a 1/2 cup. We'll just break off what looks like about a 1/2 cup in here without any of the skin, any of that fun stuff. If you don't like onions, you don't have to put them in. This is just something, it'll take about 45 minutes for the whole thing. Drink beer while you cook it. By the time you eat it, you'll be feeling great. Okay. Oops, that's the skin. Throw this out. Cut up a little bit more. Well, we'll try. Here we go. Okay, just get the good part out of the center. I'm not crying either. Marvelous, huh? Okay. Screw on my handy little blender top, if I'm not too retarded. Let's see. Okay. All right, get ready for lots of noise. We're going to chop up some onions. Chop. Ta-da! Chopped onions. Hope that's not making too much noise in the microphone. Okay, take this off. And we'll just throw it in the pan here. Just let it sit there. Now we get to chop the pepper. I just tear this up, actually. You can see I ought to work for Tokyo Steakhouse, huh? Chop it all up in front of you. And this is pretty strong. I don't want too much of this in here. Besides, I really don't like green foods that much. So I just kind of throw a little bit in just for taste. Make me look like, you know, I do eat a few real foods, not just bologna and peanut butter. All right. Screw on. You can tell I've used this blender really often, you know, just for margaritas. All right, chop. Okay, that's it. There we go. Okay, we're done with this. Throw the beef in. Throw that in there. Don't you love it? Cook and stir onion. Okay, according to the instructions here, cook and stir onion, green pepper, and ground beef in saucepan till meat is lightly browned. Okay, that's what we're about to do. Have to turn the stove on. Okay. And looks like we're getting a close-up here of this lovely ground beef and onion and bell pepper. And this is the part where you get to turn your stereo up real loud and start drinking beer while you watch this cook, because it'll take about 15 minutes, depending on how hot you turn your stove. Probably want to turn your vent on, but that'd make too much noise here on the show, so we won't do it. All right. We'll cook away. Whoop, that was fun. All right. You want to keep turning your meat over, because of course only the bottom of it will cook if you don't. That's no fun. Some of it's brown. It's still bleeding some, so we should cook it some more. All right. It's kind of weird. I'm left-handed, actually. Working up a sweat, don't you love it? Still cooking. Okay, now we've been cooking for about 5 minutes. Real quick, meat is lightly browned. Next thing we have to do is drain the grease. So we'll take it over here, and this is a lesson I had to learn the hard way. Don't drain it into the sink. That's where you get to go buy liquid plumber. And don't pour all your meat in there either, like I'm doing. Okay, grease is drained. We're going to bring it back over to the stove and turn it back on. And we get to put in our tomato sauce. Okay, we'll put that in here. And I don't personally like to use the whole can because it tastes too much like spaghetti sauce when it's done instead of chili. So I'll put it in here and we stir this up, and according to the instructions again, because I'm really not a cook, cook for 5 minutes with the tomato sauce, and then after that we'll put in the beans. So we're going to stand here and stir for 5 minutes. Turn the heat up. It is up. Yeah. Turned it off. There we go. That's as high as the heat goes. So get out your beers and stand here and watch it cook. You really don't have to stir it too much at this point. All right. We've let this cook for 5 minutes. So next we get to stir in the kidney beans and the salt. And have my kidney beans and my salt. And we just dump these in here. Well, these vacuum packed cans are a little bit of trouble. Oh well, that's good. Okay, salt's just kind of for taste. You don't need too much, it's bad for you. It gives you high blood pressure. Okay, stir this up till it's heated through, which really doesn't take very long since everything's hot anyway. And it smells great. All the camera crew in here is starving. I can see it in their eyes. Okay, now we throw in the chili pepper, and it says to use about a tablespoon. It's just however much you like. If you like it hot, put in a lot. If you don't, just put in a little bit. Okay, stir that in there. Make sure it's all mixed up. You wouldn't want to get just one bite that had all the chili pepper in it. And today I have proven to you that yes, even people who cannot cook can make something edible. We are ready to eat. Going to bring it over to the bowl that I just happen to have set. Put it in here. What a lovely noise that makes. Throw this back on the stove. And if you don't like just plain chili, throw a little bit of cheese on it. Have a little bit of French bread. Garlic bread would probably be pretty good, but since I'm too lazy, I can't even chop an onion, I don't get garlic bread. And, let's make a mess. We're done. Austin cooks chili today.
Stay tuned for the recipe for easy chili. Easy chili. 1 pound ground beef, 15-ounce can kidney beans, a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1/2 cup chopped onions, 1/4 cup chopped bell pepper, salt and chili powder to taste. Cook and stir onions, bell peppers, and ground beef in a pan for 5 minutes until lightly browned. Drain grease, add tomato sauce, cook and stir 5 minutes. Stir in kidney beans and salt. Stir in chili pepper and heat thoroughly. Pour into bowl and sprinkle grated cheese on top and serve with crackers or bread.